Hi, welcome to Lunar Moxie Tarot and Astrology. I am going to pull a new moon reading for the new moon that takes place in Pisces on the 20th. Okay, this will be an all signs reading. Capricorn, I pulled a reading for you earlier and I'm going to pull another reading for you. It was on the Venus-Neptune conjunction. Kind of a post-Valentine's Day check-in. I got like an insane story that was very specific, that was going, really touching on somebody's family and work and multiple areas that kept popping off again and again. So I'm going to pull another reading for you, and I'll probably let that one go too. Probably not till tomorrow. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to start with Aries. This new moon is very powerful, okay? Especially because I see ties from this new moon to the eclipses in April and May, okay? There's a lot of heated debate and discussion surrounding, for a lot of reasons. I mean, our ascendant for the United States is also Sagittarius, and our sun is in Cancer, and this kind of takes place right at the third, fourth house cusp, okay? And it's kind of sandwiched in between, basically, Saturn is conjunct, the moon and the sun, all right? Which are straddling the Aquarius, Pisces cusp. And, on either side of them are huge titans, okay? Because we have Jupiter and Aries, all right? We have Venus and Neptune right at the end of Pisces. We have Pluto at the end of Capricorn. There's a big focus on control. There's a lot of debate over control of third house areas. And when that relates to a country, you're dealing with debate over schools, things like this. Pluto, power, remember, when it asserts itself improperly, it's about control of books, control of our education system, things of this sort, okay? And what do you see sandwiched between those? You'll also see Neptune and Venus, which can be very beautiful, can also be like increase evangelism, okay? And this is kind of straddling our fourth house, okay, in terms of the United States' chart. So these things are very active right now. They're very visible from the astrology chart as well. I do think that this is a very beautiful new moon. I do see a lot of beautiful, there's just kind of an erratic energy to the sixth house for this particular lunar chart, okay? And that also happens to match. I also see the Aries-Taurus cusp as very important right now, okay? Sun, moon, rising, all right? People that are born on the Aries-Taurus cusp or have major house placements near there, or stellums, I think that you're gonna have a lot of things for, and depending on your own chart, I'm not looking at your chart. You just kind of might be the center of attention, or there might be a lot of events or activities surrounding your life that kind of pop off between now and what you sow now, okay, through April, May, okay? So that said, I'm going to start with Aries. Aries, your ruler is still in Scorpio. Your ruler is still in Gemini, okay? This is in your third house of communications. There may have been some battles or just a really strong push when it comes to communications, okay? There is a trine to Mercury, all right, which is the natural ruler of Gemini as well as Virgo. So I see this as like a beneficial new moon for you. Communications wise, all right, and anything you need to drive forward a bit, okay, especially if you're speaking on like activism, or you're a healer, or you're a teacher of some kind, or you're involved in some sort of lessons or work. They're going to be pretty powerful, okay? And, you know, you've got some sextiles also helping you, all right? From Mercury to the area of Jupiter, and from Jupiter to Mars as well, your ruler. So I see this as a very positive, impactful spot of energy, okay? Take advantage of it, all right? It's touching on your networks, all right, your outer networks. You may have some people coming in and out of your life in your outer networks, your friends that can really help you. You might be doing some things that with communications, things of that stead, of that sort. This is a time when the 3rd and the 11th house can get together in a way that benefits you, okay? That really, really benefits you. All right, and for whatever reason, it may, you know, have an impact on your 2nd house, all right, as well. Okay, income sources, things of this stead, things of this course. So I'm gonna pull a quick reading here, and I see you're popping here with some independence, okay, as well as some manifestation energy, okay? Gemini is popping here, King of Wands is popping here, okay? That's you, and I feel like you want to take some energy. And I also see some Sag here. You may have been involved with somebody that's Sag. I see this King of Wands. I feel like there's a duality here between Gemini and Sag, okay? Especially with your ruler there. If you guys have anything in Sag or in Gemini, middle decan, this new moon's a little bit extra, you know, powerful. All right. Now you could have, depending on where your placements are in those signs, there could be a square coming from other energies or some challenges to some of these new beginnings. Yeah. When I said that, I got the 7 of Pentacles with the Tower. I feel like some of you guys are invested in burning down the old or tearing down old structures here, okay, in your life that are past their sell-by date or something. Okay, some of you could have a Scorpio in your life that's also very important in that case. You want to invest in that person, or that person wants to invest in you, okay, and nurture you a good bit, okay? Wow. That's some powerful freaking energy right there. I wouldn't get in your way. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Queen of Swords is on the Temperance. I feel like some of you are tempering your mouth, your voice, your speech right now on some things that you're trying to manifest, because there's some realization here of a delicate balance between what you're trying to manifest and temperance. And you're working it. We're working it pretty good. I show some of you very maybe single, ready to mingle, but I feel like some of you don't want anything too serious right now, probably because of something that you're trying to get out of or readjust in your life. You may be cool with like light friendships. There's the Emperor. King of Wands is here too. Some of you maybe manifesting another person with some mega fire in their chart, okay? Or have your eye on somebody, or somebody may have their eye on you that like wants you at all costs, okay? This could be somebody else with some significant fire, all right? I do see you really coming out of a period of really enjoying collaborations, okay? Heavy on that 3rd house, real heavy on that 3rd house. Enjoying your networks, again, your friends. This is where you're getting some blessings right now, even if other things in the past have been tough that you're winding up, that you're getting away from, okay? I feel like you're releasing judgment and you're not taking anybody back from the past. Like you are so invested into this Tower. I mean, Queen of Cups, judgment in reverse. You're not taking anybody back that's burned you from the past. You're invested into a very big new beginning. Now, some of you could have a Scorpio in your life that is kind of rocking your world at this time or tries to come back. Okay? I'm not gonna, this is a light reading, so I'm not gonna go too deep in that on there for this new moon. I feel like if somebody does try and come back, it's like they're back and forth with dedication, or you've tried to manifest something that you, as to your independence, maybe several times. Maybe this is not your first go around. Somebody is also trying to pull you back, or you're trying to pull somebody else back here. No, there's some heartbreak here with a Scorpio, possibly, okay? Possibly because of some third-party interference, or, I mean, literally you may have backed out of a marriage or some sort of celebration, or somebody liked to celebrate too much, or somebody liked to have people on the side, something, okay? There's some heartbreak over this, but I see you wanting to really go to a new family life quick, or happiness within your family life quick, or something of this sort, okay? Just the basics. Just the basics, my friend, the Fool. This is some beautiful energy. You are like leaping into the beginning, not scared, okay? For some of you, this is about some healing, okay? You're leaping towards nurturing yourself, being able to be honest with yourself, looking towards your own inner guidance here, okay? As well as guidance from the stars, the universe, whatever it is for you, okay? On this new thing, okay? You realize that there's a possibility for some real wish fulfillment here. And some real happiness. The sun and the stars. Some of you may be performers of some kind. Okay, maybe in the spotlight. You may really find some true enjoyment from your craft right now. If you are an artist of any kind, or working on an artistic project. Okay? I'm getting, if you are, that maybe you've had disappointments on this before, rejections on this before, something of this sort. And then is something with dropping baggage from that, okay? Some of you may have changed courses several times on something that you wanted to work on or do. And I see you really enjoying your hand at something different here, okay? Some real powerful energy here. Okay, and it's because you dropped baggage. You dropped some baggage from the past, and you stopped worrying about what others thought or who was looking. Somebody may be like, we can just be friends, or something like this. Be careful. And I also see some of you may have had some feelings come up about someone else, possibly an ex, or something like this, or how you're going to deal with the kids, or something of this sort. You're kind of over that now. Okay? I see some good news coming in here. Okay? Possibly a real friend. I don't think that you're settling down and waiting on anybody anytime soon. Something of that sort, okay? If you're single, you may have like stopped looking for a mate. Literally. Like no interest, okay? I do think that though, because of what you do, all of a sudden some shackles release, and then unexpectedly you find yourself saying you'll consider love again, because you've released yourself from some prior chains, okay? Dealing with your possible fear that you could not trust your own intuition, and I'm getting that you can trust your own intuition. You're releasing old anxieties about that. You're releasing old anxieties about old soulmates. You're also releasing any feelings. Yeah, there's like a lot of love feelings here, okay? There's possibly also masculine, a lot of water on masculine energy here. Somebody's got some water in their chart, okay? I also saw some Leo and Aqua. Okay, those could be important parts of your chart, or you could have dated somebody where that access separation, because they're opposite signs of the zodiac wheel, was important for some reason, okay? I feel like all of a sudden somebody comes along that's potential material that kind of releases your stress about, totally relieves your stress. Okay, this person like adores you, okay? Or you adore this person. Take it as it resonates. Somebody makes you feel very secure, or somebody comes along that you may never wonder about. And though you were really not interested in dating anyone, all of a sudden you may be, or something like this, okay? I'm also getting that some of you could be close to the Aries-Pisces cusp, okay? Or you need to look at that area of your chart, okay? Because there's like a big release of like anxiety and old pain and stuff like that, and then consideration of possibly dating somebody that really takes you pretty freaking seriously. Okay, that's all I have for you, Aries. That looks pretty delicious. Let me see. Let me see what else I want to mention. If you do have stuff in Leo, you know, that's, you know, romance. And I did get some, I'm getting something here. Something, but I don't think you're out looking for it. I think you're looking for those of you that are single, or just looking to hang out with friends and to build a base with friends. And I really don't think that some of you are invested, unless maybe it's a Scorpio. Then there's a possibility, okay? Or somebody else with a little bit of water in their chart. It was picking up on a lot of water, okay? A lot of water energy could be coming from you too. Okay. There's like also a message here of you're being the world's child, or the world loves you, even if someone else didn't, okay? I have the Orphan and Phantom on Monday here, okay? Okay. I'm getting this, like, something about what you start and the pleasures you start now, or something like this, and the self-love that you feel for yourself right now is huge, okay? And something old from the past that maybe used to cause pain, connected to a parent, it's like gone. And that's made the biggest difference. Take it as it resonates. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to go to Taurus. Taurus, how are you? Emperor is on the bottom. I just did a reading for Aries. Make sure you check your sun, moon, rising, okay? And I was just saying that if you are a Aries, Taurus cusp, I think that this year is going to be pretty important for you, okay? There may be some changes, but I'm not going to say that whatever they are, they're for your greater good or something of this sort, okay? Okay? Some of you guys may have like some sort of blessing that comes in from your wider networks at this time. Okay. You may meet someone that you fall in love with that comes from your wider networks. You may meet someone that helps you with your business or your creative projects, or you may branch out yourself, okay, in a way that helps your partnerships and your pocketbook, okay? All right. You may want to travel or have some connections with some people from foreign lands or something like this at this time, something of this sort. Some of you may want to go on like a pilgrimage of some sort, or want to see old places, okay? You may want to go to like Israel or India or something. I don't know. Rome. Could be. Something. Okay. I show you guys dropping some baggage here. Okay. Because you wanted to get somewhere. Okay. Here's that travel card. Okay. You may literally have had to drop baggage to travel. Like maybe you couldn't because of your schedule. Maybe you couldn't because you were busy, but in the past, but something here coming up kind of big. Okay. And very important. I see that you're like protecting your peace right now. Okay. Some of you are getting a lot of like internal introspection right now about how you can fine tune your life inwardly to enjoy life more. That's just what I'm getting. Okay. 8 of Wands, Chariot, Hermit, and the 7 of Wands. Okay. You're protective of a person or a place, or yeah. There is like a little delay here, and it could happen around the eclipse or before that, okay? But it's something that's sown or starts to percolate in your mind now, that may, you know, kind of have a stretch of not being complete, or a little bump in the road, or a little which way do I go moment, okay? In April or May, which way do I go in love is what I'm feeling, okay? 7 of Cups, Knight of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody's taste may change here. Yeah, I'm getting this as like in thought of a rebirth in a current love relationship, or in relationship to an offer that you want to make, but you're not sure if you want to make, or vice versa, or that someone makes towards you. It is an opportunity for new love. I feel like you're not sure what to do. Okay? Or maybe your tastes are changing and, you know, you're going to talk to your mate about, I don't know. Some of you are thinking about independence. 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Or somebody else's independence. Okay. Could be somebody that feels like a soulmate here that you can't be with for some reason. I don't know. Somebody. There may be somebody from your past here that you kind of want to start with, or you want to offer something to. All right. There could have been somebody else that lost the chance or something like this. There's 3 aces here. That's a lot of new beginnings. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. And I feel like somebody else shat on this individual. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. May have been somebody else with some fire. All right. Or you may be like, can I go after this person or not? There's something here with that. Okay. Or you may be afraid that somebody's going to reject you. You may be like, how do I go about this new love? Something here. How do I go about this person? So if it's a new person, yeah, indecision. And if a new person comes along there, or somebody you want to go after that's wish fulfillment, they're so different than your normal type that you're almost like making yourself nervous. That's what I'm getting. You're like, wow, that looks really good. That was never on my wish list. Or that sounds really good, or that whatever. I'm getting it may also screw up some other friendship, which could be a problem, or screw up some other collaboration, or screw up something. Screw up something. Somebody may be pissed. I got a Queen of Swords in reverse here. Yeah. But I also have an Eight of Swords in reverse, okay? So I feel like you've released yourself from that situation, or there's indecision about whether you're willing to dump some other attachment that you have, or whether you can handle if somebody is pissed if you go towards this person. Take it as it resonates. It could be somebody could have been tied up, or you could have been tied up here. Some of you could have been married previously, or worried about kids or something. Somebody else could also be like out of a marriage or something. Yeah. Some of you are really worried that somebody's going to be pissed. Some of you are worried that your mother's going to be pissed, is what I'm seeing. That she holds on to pain, that she would like not let it go, that she would like aggravate you about it all the time or something. Or some other feminine figure might be aggravated. This is you. Okay, there's some sadness here with you that you're holding on to. Okay, there's a brand new beginning here with somebody that you're with. If you want it, I mean, I got freaking 3 aces. Those are gifts from the heavens. Like, what are you going to do, Taurus? You're real, yeah. You'll be, you may be decided after. Some of you are feeling like you didn't nurture something, or you did something foolish, or you didn't try when you had the chance. Or there's something else that you've nurtured for a while and you're like, well, shit, like, you know, that may like screw my garden up or something. I don't know if the, I'm getting, I don't know if the tomatoes will grow by the, I don't know if the tomatoes will grow by the cucumbers or something. I don't know. I don't know, Taurus. Okay, you have like a Emperor here, possible Capricorn here that's all bent out of shape. Or maybe you're worried about that person. Okay, or a King of Swords. I don't know. There's a bunch of guys here. A bunch of male energy here. Okay. I also feel like there's something here that a person offers you that nobody else did or something. Somebody feels like they made the wrong choice in love or something. Okay, somebody else's loss could be your gain here though, Taurus. Take it as it resonates. There's some healing with like the give and take, or somebody here has something to offer that most people don't or something like this. In fact, so much so you're not sure how to go after this person. Like, how do I ride that bike? It's a trike, or I don't know. It's a freaking unicycle. I don't know. Something here with that. There's a little bit of hesitation. There's a little bit of like womp, womp, womp. But there's definitely an opportunity for new love. Okay? Or really reinventing your current love in a very beautiful way. But I do feel like if there's a new person, there's something about that, like their way, it's just something different. Okay? So much so you're like, how do I court them? Like, what are they gonna like? Like, I don't, will the regular ship, you know, does that work with them? Or is this gonna upset my life here? Or am I gonna be able to grow my citrus near the tomato? Something. Okay. All right, I'm moving on. You're popping out in the Empress. Some baby mama. You're worried about some baby mama being pissed. Okay. You got Uranus in your sign, Taurus. By the time those eclipses come, and that's why I bring up those eclipses, is because where those eclipses are in April and May, they're really going to straddle, kind of like Neptune and Venus will be apart and will be straddling this area of the chart. Okay, they'll either be packed up in Aries and or Taurus. Okay, and so I do feel like something new that's beginning, something that's about to start, and something that you're going to put in work to invest or new structures with, going through Pisces, your 11th house, like your networks. There's some new beginning there with that. Okay, it's like blowing your mind. Pop it off. All right, somebody's got you mind blown or will. Enjoy that. Let me know how it goes. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to Gemini. Hi, Gemini. How are you? This is your new moon reading. You still have Mars in the middle of your sign. Those of you that have a sun, moon, rising in the middle of Gemini, like you could literally be the best litigator, best debater, best freaking the pen is mightier than the sword type deal here could be happening with you. Okay. But it can also be somewhat erratic and like nerve-wracking for you. So you definitely have to make sure you get enough cardio and stuff like that, or whatever kind of activities you can, and meditation to like cool your nerves, cool those Gemmy nerves. Okay. Because you're just a powerhouse of energy right now. And this could show up as other people as well. Your ruler is also in an air sign and it's trining off with Mars in the middle decan. So I do feel like this is like, if things were slow or whatever, like you can put out a lot of information or info or anything you want right now. Okay, this especially can be true of, you know, especially if you're a litigator. Okay, ninth house rules the law. Okay, you could be great at debate. You could be great at governmental debate. You could be great on. You could just be like talking a lot and learning a lot about issues. If you're at school right now, studying politics, government, even religion or something like this, or tactical things, if you're like at school for tactical things or tactical training of any kind, okay, forensics of any kind, things like this, also amazing. Foreign affairs, also amazing. Okay, and this may, whatever happens now, whatever you start, you're really going to put your all into it, and like you can go pretty damn far because Saturn, the moon, and the sun are together. That gives you structure and order. They're going to be going through your 10th house. Your career can go on a forward trajectory with a blessing here of some sort or another. Hold on one second. I see you averting a possible disaster here and coming out victorious. I don't know what it's about. You do. Okay? May not be happening now, but it's something here really, really looking good. Okay? If you are in the military or in government or something like this, you're having like a highlight of your career, or you will be. Okay? Things are very, very active, but you're receiving some blessings here on that end. Okay, hold on one second. I also see your intuition is very keen. Okay, you're honing in on things that maybe you couldn't see previously. All right, as well. And I'm also seeing, hold on. If you are a spiritualist, if you are a preacher, if you're studying philosophy, if you're teaching, Also amazing, especially if you teach on those things, okay? The structure of those things. If you're studying ancient languages, reading ancient texts, like reading parchment, ancient Sanskrit, something, okay? Amazing. Okay, hold on. I see here possible mourning and loss over love, but somehow it's a victory because you wanted your independence back or something like this, okay? Now, others of you could be, if you're, there could just be something here. There's an aversion of disaster here. Okay, for you, possibly, okay? Could create a tower for some others, but again, there's some buddy that you have to leave behind because they tied you all up, okay? That may be just in your mind, things of the past, something like this, but you have some sort of freaking breakthrough here with your career that could also affect your income, that can also affect, I mean, I got the sun and the moon here together, all right? Your third house of communications, I just see you really popping here. Especially if you're Gemini rising, okay? You can really harness the power of the word right now. Be careful with your words because you just have a lot of power in the word, a lot of power in your teaching, a lot of power in something here that you gotta, I think that you know how to use it right. I think that it's going to do you some good, okay? And again, I'm seeing that enlightenment here, energy with the hangman. You have enlightenment about the ways that other people or yourself tied you up, okay? And some new things that you want, okay? And a lot of you, if you're in charitable work or anything like that, or activism or something like that, you can do a hell of a lot of good right now. Hell of a lot of good, okay? That's all I have for you, Jimmy. Also, if you're performers, very good, especially film, anything with camera work, anything like that, also very, very good. You may get some contracts, offers, and new ones, okay? New beginnings, or like a gig or something here. Music, somebody like voiceovers, anything like that. Really pretty amazing. Yeah. Some of you may have to make a decision to pursue a certain project though, and you may have to cut other ones if you do. It's gonna be a brand new contract with collaboration though, that I see coming in here. For whatever reason, it may break somebody else's heart or something like this. Maybe somebody close to you, your family or your children or something like that. I don't know why. Okay. You may have to cut some things to take the other. Something of this sort. For some of you, there could be an Aries or could be another masculine figure that's like pissed about like your moves or something like this. You're guided by your intuition on what makes you most secure. Okay? You're guided by your feelings here. There you are, Hierophant in the star. You're guided on your feelings as to what it feels to be like an emperor like this. Again, I'm strongly getting that Aries-Taurus cusp here. The star is sandwiched between them. If you're Aries-Taurus cusp, watch Aries and Taurus through March, and check your other placements because it's a big one. There's a lot of healing here with that energy, and that's what you want. That is where your ultimate security or happiness remains, is like peaceful, loving energy, being balanced with your emotions. Temperance. You're realizing something about your ultimate security and that it has to do with that. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Some of you may have had like a tyrant as a father, or you know, you may have not wanted to repeat some things of your father. You may be healing things with your father. Some of you may be a son of a preacher man, sorry, or had a really religious father, something like this, okay? If you've been turning to tyrannical yourself, there's healing surrounding that, because you realize how powerful you are, and you realize there's just some sort of change here, okay? I'm getting, though, strong student, okay? So, our child energy here. I'm seeing that, like, you're doing things a totally different way with your children than your parents did with you, okay? You may have not always done things that way, something like this, okay? And again, some of you are teachers. Some of you are teachers. Some of you are willing to learn about things that you were not previously willing to learn about, okay? Or you're opening up other people's minds, and you do it quick, okay? There's also a decision to take in a pupil or a protege here or something like this. I also feel like you get a good idea about how to handle somebody here. You're going to use your intuition, okay? High Priestess, Ace of Swords. You could have a Pisces around you. If so, like, they can cut through the truth like frickin' anything. Okay? I see something about a lingering ending here in a marriage, okay? Or possible rebirth of something you want to compete for pretty strong here. Like, that you're willing to fight for. King of Swords, Five of Wands. And again, this is like very emotive. There may be a King of Swords that is coming back around that really wants you. Okay, this person may have been a real heavy burden in the past, or not having you around may have been a burden. Letting go of everything to do with this situation may have been a burden. All right. I'm also seeing some fire energy. King and the Queen of Wands. Nine of Cups. Somebody else with a strong Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and fire is here. Gonna make your day or something. Or this is just you embodying like the feminine and masculine energy by doing some emotional work here. That's like mind-blowing or something, okay? You've got a lot of charisma right now with Mars, okay? Enjoy it. I'll see you later, Jenny. Hi, Cancer. How are you? I wanted to do a new moon reading for you. The new moon is in Pisces, first few degrees of Pisces on the 20th, okay? It will trine off with anything you have in the first decan, first maybe 5 degrees of Cancer, okay? Additionally, we have the conjunction between Venus and Neptune at that tail end of Pisces, 24 to 26 degrees. Thereabouts, okay? And it's pretty powerful. To be sandwiched between both of those are trining off your sign, okay? If you have stuff in Scorpio, creating a grand trine. Grand trine can be a place of ease, but can also be a place of great talent, okay? So you can have some new beginnings and some talent, okay? I see foreign affairs or things concerning secondary education, college education, grad school education, teaching, professorships, things of this sort being on your mind at this time. Also perhaps travel to a foreign land, especially if it were like a pilgrimage or a place where your ancestors lived, or some new beginnings on that front, or a focus on that for whatever reason, okay? That is higher level for you, okay? Additionally, I feel like some of you may go through some changes where you're letting go of old dogma or old traditions that you had, things that are ready to pass away before Saturn comes into Pisces, okay? Structures that are past their sell-by date, things of this sort. Even if you're in the middle decan of Cancer, this new moon will be especially powerful because of the midpoints between the Sun and the Moon and Saturn, which are at the tail, from the tail end of Aquarius all the way to the first couple degrees of Pisces, and this Neptune and Venus, and then we have right after that Vesta and Jupiter. So even if you're in the middle decan of Cancer, you're like dead center for a trine of the midpoint of all those energies. So Sun, Moon, or Rising, I definitely think that you will feel this new moon, that it will impact you personally, as to ideals, as to religion, as to dogma, as to old structures, as to government, as to the law, as to travel and foreign affairs, okay? Things of this nature, you're being called, or you may hear an internal call, okay, to make amends to some of those areas of your life, okay? And it will be easy to do so, okay? To lay new seeds for those things or something of this sort, okay? Now, with Saturn, okay, at the tail end of Aqua, Mercury stuck in the middle of Aquarius, and Pluto at the tail end of Capricorn, you have a lot of debate right now about things having to do with government, police powers, overuse of power versus service and protection, overuse of government versus free will of the people, theocratic governments versus democracy and constitutional republics. You just have a lot of debate and activity going on in those areas that are affecting the entire zodiac and the entire world right now, okay? They're showing up in the astrology chart like gangbusters. Like, this is what makes it cool for me to see. But as to you, in regards to those things, okay? Aquarius is your 8th house. Death, taxes, legacy, inheritance, values, questions in regards to death, issues of control in regards to death. There are a lot of tensions and possibly discussions in regards to these things right now, especially with Mercury in the middle of this Saturn and the Pluto, okay? For you, okay? Literally, you could be planning your estate, doing estate documents, planning for the future in regards to legacy, thinking about these things intently. And if you haven't formalized some of these things yet, they will change again as Pluto makes its way through Aquarius, okay? Some of you could have had the death of a loved one or a family member, okay? Over the past few years, with Saturn going through the 8th house, is indicative of Chronos and time. And sometimes when Saturn passes through the 8th or 12th, we see people pass away. Sometimes linked to father figures, but could be linked to anyone, especially if they are ruled by Saturn or Capricorn or have significant placements there. But in general, it is a marcation of time and structure. Okay, and when it's passing through the 8th house, especially when it's got Pluto trailing behind it almost by 30 degrees. It is the passing away of one old structure and way of doing things, and the entry of a new, and the call for an entry of a new way of doing things. Okay, it's very heavy, very heavy. Immense spiritual growth can come from it if you take it on and you want it. Most of my cancers that are tapped into here are all about it. So I'm not concerned. That said, let's do a little reading for you, shall we, for this new moon? pulled here with the Self and the Barado. Okay, so again, I'm getting this heavy catacombs-ish death-like theme here, okay? And it's not actual, it doesn't have to be actual physical death, okay? But it's a transformation of you, okay? It's a transformation of you that you're being kind of called towards, okay? At this time, or is extending around you. The deck is upside down, so I'm gonna flip it. There's something new that you want to study, or an offer that could be coming in that could gain you a lot of independence over the next few weeks, okay? That's showing up here, okay? It has the potential to bring in a great amount of joy for you with the Sun here. 9 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Sun. That's freaking amazing. The advice, you have a ton of 9s. You have 3 9s. 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. There's some things that are wrapping up. They're not to complete completion yet. I don't have all 10s here, but they're wrapping up. This is like that period where you can go through a lot of anxiety, a little bit of, you know, burnout, things of this sort, okay? Especially with something that was huge, okay? The advice from the universe here, okay, and you have 2 9s in that advice, 9 of Swords and 9 of Wands, on how you can help or hinder this. And this would be, yeah. This would be overstressing, putting yourself in the 9 of Swords, a level of anxiety about this, or being too defensive about something, okay? And this can happen when you're really close to something large, or there's a passing away, or transference of power, or changing of the tides, and changing within you that you're being called on a higher spiritual realm to partake in, okay? I'm gonna pull some clarifiers on this just to get some more. But this is, this is some real independent energy and abundant energy, okay? Somebody here may be single that you're thinking about, okay? Single and abundant, okay? It could be a child, okay? But it could also be you. Again, because of some passing away of some old things in your life and the birth of some new things in your life, okay? Could be thinking of relocating to another part of the country. You could be thinking of doing grad school somewhere else. You could be thinking of, switching jobs or something more independent here, okay? Page of Pentacles indicates an offer or the start of it, okay? It could involve someone else, but I don't see that yet, okay? Because, again, we popped here with the Self. So this is about inward work. If you've always been partnered with somebody else, you may be thinking of doing something on your own, taking a class on your own, or doing something here that maybe people you usually do things with aren't really interested in, but you are. Something of this sort, okay? What is this 9 of Swords? What is the 9 of Swords? Yeah, there's something here that you're holding on. You're waiting for like an offer or something back on something you put out here, work-wise, commerce-wise, business-wise, or you're waiting for somebody to get back to you. You're holding on to anticipation of a response on something. Could be a contract, could be with business. You're holding on tightly to the idea of what you want to happen when this 3 of Wands comes in here. It can stress you out. It can leave you in a state of worry and anxiety at night, nightmares, restless leg syndrome, whatever you get. Whatever you get. Give me the 9 of Wands. Okay. Here's that completion, 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. On this 9 of Wands, I have the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Hangman. Something here comes in, all right? And it may come in fast, or actions taken fast, and you know, you're in your shell about it a little bit. Maybe it's from something else. Maybe you deem it as a threat. Maybe the way it's delivered seems a little bit threatening, but it looks like good news. Page of Wands. And then I have the Hangman. With this Nine of Wands energy, it's indicating that you could feel a little bit defensive or on guard about something because it comes in fast. Or maybe you are questioning the motives of an action of someone's or something of this sort. Okay? Maybe it looks like good news, but you're unsure. Or, you know, and this is because of prior battles that you faced, either with this person or with somebody else or in some walk of life that are bringing up memories of you that are making, you know, you defensive, possibly for good reason. You know, it's going to differ for all of you. But when I see this Hangman, it is indicative to me that you're being called to stop and rest before you react defensively about something. To stop and rest, to put yourself in a higher place of consciousness, the Hangman. Now, you could get something in fast. Also, there could be some action that comes in that you're like, shit. Well, it's good news, but now it's going to take longer. That's the other thing I see happening here. So even though whatever comes in, and whatever maybe you need to do, okay, and it looks like it's fortuitous for money, for you, possibly for someone else too, but also for you or something. But it may take a little longer, something of this sort. And you're like, oh, I got to do more on this or that to get this or that done. Something like this. Hold on. What's the Hangman? The World. Remember I talked to you about your 9th house. The 9th house is all about this new moon for you. You've popped with 3 9s here. Okay, and now you're popping with on this Hangman. We have the World and the 8 of Cups. There's a closing here. There's a closing of a cycle. Okay, this is that 8th, 9th house thing that I was talking about. Okay, this could have to do with your children. I'm getting 2 8s here. Yeah, this is 8th house shit. World, 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Some of you are totally changing work. Some of you have maybe left one career for another. Maybe decided that, you know, you're going to move to Timbuktu and, you know, start a chicken farm. I don't know. You know, it's going to be different for all of you. But there is something that happens quick here. It may be something that you were anticipating. Why do I feel like you were anticipating it? Because you're in this 9 of Wands energy. And you're in this 9 of Swords energy. That the universe is using these back cards to give you advice on what to do or not do to help this situation for your highest good. So this all looks beautiful. 9 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Sun. Gorgeous. But then we got all this. And it's like, oh God, what do I do? This is, you're a cardinal sign, but you're a leader, okay? You like to start new things, okay? You're also, though, very, I don't want to say a creature of habit, but you are a creature of your home base. So whatever you're used to is what you're used to, and protective of that home base 4th house matters. Anything that is a part of a foundation for you, whether that's family, work, your typical places that you've put in your nurturing love towards, you can be hyper vigilantly protective over. Okay, and there's some sort of change here with work. Somebody could be retiring. Okay, maybe it's somebody you worked with for a long time. Maybe somebody tells you, hey, you're going to take this job or that job, and you're like, oh, that's great. Oh shit, they're leaving. Like, how am I going to work there without them? Or how am I going to move, you know, how am I going to handle this move cross country or cross the state or something of this stead. This is indicative to me that something happens fast, action's taken fast, which is a good news, but then you are a little defensive about the news. Okay, and to me that's telling me that it's possibly because it's a change in your in a 4th house matter, okay, or a 10th house matter, career, 4th house access. All right. This could be a cycle closing out. Again, like I said, with the World, it could be a major achievement. Okay. It could be a major achievement of someone else in your life, like a child or someone else in your family or something, that you're excited for them, but you're sorry, like you won't be able to see them as much, or something of this stead, or you're not really sure about something here. Okay. Could be. But I am showing it a walk away specifically as to when I see the Eight of Pentacles, that's work. That's something to do with work. That's something you did for a long time that you were like very skilled at. It could be, you know, a big deal at work. It could be an accolade at work. The World can also indicate great fame and success. Okay. But when I see a walk away from it with the Eight of Cups, that's saying you're walking away from something from the past to do with this scenario. Okay. This could be reflective or symbolic of, you know, things that have left your life or have changed over the past several years, you know, and you're being called to put yourself in a heightened place of consciousness to avoid this Nine of Wands feeling about it. Because if you have this Knight of Wands feeling about it, you could actually push away something that was good for you. Plus, it's an anxiety related thing, especially with the Nine of Swords here. Okay, hold on. What's the Eight of Cups? Okay, I feel like some of you, there's a lot of page energy here. Some of you are dealing with younger family members, and like you're sad to see a younger family member leave or go away, or maybe they want to stay home a little longer, or maybe they, you know, something here, okay? Or maybe you're just missing somebody who passed away. Could be as well, okay? If that's the case, there's some heartbreak here associated with them, okay? I feel like it's more than just, you know, the loss. It could just be the loss, but you're showing up here, okay? Maybe you've resisted stepping away from something for a while and stewed on it for a while. Maybe in Hangman a little too long, or just a really longer ending. Hold on a second, Cancer, hold on. Don't worry about it. Okay, sorry about that, Cancer. Give me the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I am showing something here in regards to on this Eight of Pentacles. I feel like there used to be something that you did here with work, okay, or something that you're now leaving to do, or something unfortunate here that happened with work, where there was like, you really loved your work, okay? Some of you could be missing a Sag or a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, but more than that, there's something here where that really touches you. Also could be with work. Could also be that you're asked to, like, something that comes across your desk at work if you haven't changed jobs. Ask you to have patience, okay? Because, and like there's a transition here with a hierarchy or something, and it's about the love, not the control. And you're going to be setting up the new with that as Saturn moves through Pisces, okay? But this is, you feel like very unfortunate about this happening, whatever it is. You may have shed tears over this many times, over this loss at work, or somehow feel teary about a project you're working on, even though it's work or something here. Okay? Some of you may be in that business. If you haven't switched business, some of you may be in the business of counseling or death or, you know, something like that. Where you, and for some reason, the story of it or what happened brings up things in you, okay? Where you're, and you're being asked in reflection to this, because this is inward, feel the loss of it, okay? And to feel your emotions from it, because then you won't be in this 9 of Wands position, okay? Which could interfere with the blessings that you could receive if you're not in that position. Same with the 9 of Swords, okay? Yeah. Some of you literally could have lost someone at work. Like someone could have passed away or left the company or something of this stead. And if so, like, you really cherish that person, they may have been a guide to you, okay, in your career, something of this sort, okay? Or in life. Take it as it resonates. What is this Knight of Swords? I have the 8 of Wands. How many 8s and 9s are you going to get after I discuss the 8th and 9th house? Your intro, okay? Okay. With this Knight of Swords, I'm getting a lot of children energy here, okay? A lot. With this Knight of Swords, I'm getting the 8 of Wands, the Empress, and the Princess of Wands. Some of you could be moving, especially if you are a mother figure, or someone else could be moving, or there's news of someone moving. This may be somebody that you knew as a child, or it may involve a child that you're fond of. Could. I just have a lot of page energy here. A ton. Okay? This could be the loss of a mother or father figure, somebody with some Taurus or Libra in their chart, could be. Or news that they're going or something like this. Fast. Okay, what's this Page of Wands? Yeah, this is definitely a going away of someone in the family that you cherish, okay? If they were at work, they're part of your soul tribe, or your work was connected to your soul tribe, or something like this, okay? Because it affects your family. So if it's a move for work, it affects your family. I have the Hangwoman, the 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups on this Page of Wands, okay? And on the Knight of Swords, I mean, talk about leading into the next card. On the Knight of Swords, I had the 8 of Wands, the Empress, and the Page of Wands. Then on the Page of Wands, I had the Page of Wands, the 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. Okay, and I already had repeats of the Hangman. The Hangman's the next card. So I do feel like there's a goodbye here of some sorts, or there already was, that for whatever reason you're processing, you're feeling a little defensive about. Possibly maybe some tie-ups to do with that, like I said in the beginning. It's going to bring in a phase of beautiful energy. You are required to make an offer or to accept an offer, or there is an offer here that can bring you a lot of joy and a lot of independence. This is a new cycle. What's the World? Five of Cups. Yeah, this is really sad. Okay? There could be somebody I mean, there's something here that you're mourning in regards to a domestic sphere, or something, or someone that you invested a lot of time and effort into. Could be a child, okay? Or a domestic situation or work situation that, you know, you spent a long time on, okay? You invested in, okay? But it's like the close of that cycle now to come into a new one, okay? This could be empty nest syndrome, okay? Especially if you have children that are leaving for school or something like that. Or it could be related to work. But I am showing, you know, we have a Queen of Pentacles here too. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay. Energy, but this is also my sign for a domesticated partnership. And we did have an Empress here. Okay. I'm not going to go further into that in this small read. What's this? I am going to ask on this right here. Let's ask on this Page of Pentacles. There's a look back here that came with this Nine of Swords. Okay? It's like a look back into the pain of something, okay? Princess of Swords could have to do with a child. The Chariot and the Three of Swords reversed. This is like a healing of heartbreak, but this is like a look back at something, okay? The way things ended, the way you've made a wrong turn here or there, that's all past. Like, none of this can you go back to. You can only move forward with the people and connections that are important to you from here and correct where you can. Something of this sort. Okay? This is it. This Page of Pentacles is it. Page of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. And the Queen of Wands. You could have some fire in your chart, or somebody else does. Possibly Sag. Does not have to be. Okay? This is, again, having to do with family. Okay? This offer that you know, this is, like, this could be an offer of proposal. This could be offer of allegiance to something or someone. This could be a job offer, okay? Hang on. Give me the Queen of Wands. This is good. I mean, this is feeling good. Okay, this could be someone else's success as well. Okay, but this is like the ultimate in happiness and security. Okay, there might be some questions here about how this ending came about, or some weird behavior here in the background. And if you're attached to any of this weird behavior with this 5 of Swords, that's like an argument. Could be some malicious behavior here. If you're attached to that, that might be why it's hurting so bad, even if it's in the past. Okay? I see that you're walking away from that, though. There's a walk away from that. Here we go. 8 of Cups in the Moon. And the Ace of Wands for a brand new beginning. You're very emotional about it, though. You may be closing out that cycle of yourself as well. Okay? With something here. Again, this is huge, all right? That's as far as I'm going to go in your new moon reading, but it absolutely looks beautiful. I spent a little extra time on those warnings there just because they, the way they were coming up, especially with the repeaters of the houses, okay, for you. But 9 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Sun. Ultimate joy and happiness, okay? Okay. Go towards the sun. Go towards the healing. Okay. You have to let yourself feel emotions to heal. So if there are emotions that come up, let yourself feel them, because you won't, you know, if you're trying to stuff anything down, then you won't go through to get the lesson, you know, and to have growth, okay? Instead, you're just like cramming it away for another day, which you don't want to do. And I don't think you will. Enjoy it, Cancer. I love you. I'm going to shuffle these and I'm going to move on to Leo. Hello, my lovely Leo. How are you? I'm here to do your new moon reading. The moon and the sun are in conjunction on the 20th and Pisces in the first few degrees. Listen to the intro if you haven't already. This is some heavy energy and a call to restructure old things. Okay, an internal call, all right? Because we have an involvement of a very high spiritual level, okay, or transformation, okay, here with Venus, Pisces conjunct at the tail end of Pisces, all right, and then we have Saturn nearly conjunct at the tail end of Aquarius to the sun and the moon, your ruler, okay. So, you know, there could be some changes or new beginnings in structures or old things here, all right, that have been around for a very long time. There could be some changes that you're being called to from the past to rearrange the structure on. It will be, as a fixed sign, it could be like easy to cling to the past, but there's a call and time to go towards the future, okay? To go towards the future. If you have, Mars will be in Gemini, all right? If you have anything in the air signs, I think that that will also be beneficial for you for like a little bit of a power kick, okay, to get some things done. All right. Let me just put you on the ascendant here. This is going to be affecting your 7th house of partnerships as well as your 8th house, okay, of death, taxes, transformation, okay? So issues such as these things could come along at this time, okay? They may require some work to get done, okay? There may be a lot of talks about contracts, okay, in regards to marriages, okay, especially with Mercury in the 7th house in the middle of your partnership house here, okay? Which can, you know, I just feel like there's a lot of messaging or activity or communications going on there for you right now, okay? Dealing with those matters. Okay, I also feel like there's positive more momentum between Gemini and Aquarius, all right? So there could be like a drive coming from your outward networks of moving something forward, okay? I feel as if you'll be fine to do that. I feel like it's going to be good. Whatever's going on is going to be good, especially with Jupiter and the other placements in Aries right now, which will be trining off with anything you have in Leo. I think that the transition will be good, whatever it is, but it is a big one, okay? It is a big one, all right? Because Saturn and the moon and the sun are sandwiched, like they're sandwiched between Pluto and Neptune and Venus here, okay? So there's a higher level transformation, Phoenix rising kind of feel. Corporate structure or government or things of that sort. There may have been some big changes or new contracts or just something real new happening around those areas, okay? So I'm going to pull a 5-card spread for you. I also feel as if during this new moon, some of you may reap a harvest from some sort of contract, okay, or matter that you handle, or a big sale, or something of this sort could be, okay? Your sources of income might be in the spotlight for one reason or another, or your values in relationship to that may be in the spotlight for one reason or another, okay? Because just the way I run my lunar chart, some of the hot points in it do point to your 2nd and 3rd house, okay? Let's cut for my beautiful Leo. Four of Swords. Knight of Swords. Page of Wands. The Devil. Okay, I feel like, hold on. Here's that Five of Swords, okay? I have a Five of Swords here and a Knight of Wands here, and your advice of how you can help or hinder this process, okay, for these new beginnings here. All right. I told you I think that something's coming in for whatever reason. It may pertain to your everyday affairs, okay, as well as your partnerships. Something revolving around everyday affairs, the way even your workday revolves, okay? May have some sort of change in power structure or dynamic or transition that's rather large, that's been happening for a while, okay? But will finally come to a close post March 2024 and enter a new time, okay? I see something happening kind of quickly here with this Knight of Swords around the new moon. Okay, this is some action that you're taking or communications or hold on, I don't want to speak on this too soon. For some of you, I'm showing there's a change in your domestic, what you do at home, or a domestic partnership. There's some change in that, okay? There were possibly a breakup that happened quickly, or possibly just a change in your home routine, how much you're home, how you nurture your home, something like this, okay? Additionally, some of you may have like a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus here that's like in a resting period, okay? Or dealing with a loss, okay? Hold on, give me the Page of Wands. Okay, involved in this loss, right behind this loss, or dealing with this loss, for you, whatever occurs, is like somebody, the chance of renewing love or a new love here is possibly here. And for whatever reason, it seems to be good news to you. You seem to be very protective over this new start with someone, or over the love you have for someone, okay? Give me the Devil. I feel like there's some sort of communication here, or bad decision making, or fast communication, or communication here that you're thinking about, that you're trying to garner a higher place of awareness on to deal with, okay? This could be bad behavior in yourself, okay? Or another, okay? I have the Devil here, okay? It could be a Capricorn, but I don't think so with this. I think that this is something that you're trying to battle in yourself on something, okay? Now, hold on. There could be a delay in communication or news here on something you're anticipating, that you're just waiting for, that you're just, and especially if it's dealing with a large amount of money or a large contract or a 7th house matter, okay? You're just asked to wait and put yourself in a higher state of consciousness about it, because I see a little bit of obsession here with it. Okay, hold on. What's the Knight of Wands? There is a, on this Knight of Wands, any advice for how you can help or hinder this process? I have a Five of Swords, and what's strange is on this Five of Swords, I have the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the freaking Knight of Wands. It's like you want a happy family life and everyday living really bad. Like so bad you'll do just about anything for it. Like you want that at all costs, okay? I don't like seeing a Five of Swords energy around it because it's pretty energy here. On this Knight of Wands, what I have is I also have a repeater of this Page of Wands, okay? With this news, okay? Or this thing here, okay? Knight of Wands, it's like the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles. This could be a conversation about some good news, okay? But it requires you making a choice, okay? And it requires quick action on something or something like this. Hold on. What's this? What's this Three of Pentacles? Okay. You do have a choice about something manipulative here, okay? Dealing with family or old soul ties. And it may be that you wanted something so bad that maybe you didn't do everything the right way, or you have an opportunity here that you could make a choice that maybe you feel like nobody would see, but you would know. The universe would know because it's here, it's showing up here. So what I'm showing though here is that there is a drop, there's a choice that you want to do very quickly. And it is about a drop in manipulative behavior or anything crazy here that was done, okay? And there's good news to that, okay? That's good news. That's the right choice. That's how to manifest a good foundation that you want, manifest a good contract, manifest good karma coming back your way. Something here with this, okay? Hold on. I do also show that somebody here may have some Gemini or Sag in their chart, okay? What is the Lovers? Possibly some Pisces. No, this is a choice about investing in something, maybe someone. Yeah. Celebration, okay? This choice. Devil in reverse, there it is. This is a celebration about an investment or reaping the harvest on something, okay? You can't reap the harvest to the disadvantage of others or something like this, but I don't see that as a real problem here. There is a celebration here about investments, about choices in regards to contracts. They may happen quickly. You also may have been waiting on someone, okay? If there is someone that like, hang on, because it's only going to apply to a few of you. Give me this hangwoman right here. King of Wands. Ten of Wands. The Six of Wands. There is a drop of baggage here or somebody that you're very hot for possibly, or this could be you. But I am showing a victory here and that you were waiting for a victory to drop some baggage here in regards to something. And for some of you, and this will only apply to a few of you. Hold on, give me this Ace of For some of you, there's a transformation of like your family security, your wealth, your power, something that you've held on to that you also loved for a very long time, okay? Some of you could have been blocking off good news in regards to this matter or something like this. There could have been some sort of loss or just like an ending or transformation here that's required of you that was somewhat sad because you didn't want to leave a certain scenario or something like this, but there's a brand new beginning behind it, okay? Some of you also may be dealing with a Scorpio here or have Scorpio in your own chart. There's an inversion of a tower moment here with a new beginning here, possibly with a Libra or a, there's some good news about something either you want to do or somebody else wants to do that you've been waiting to do, okay? And you feel like it's a good soul calling to do it. It's going to differ for all of you what it is. There's something here where you're choosing love, okay? Love over fear. You want that at all costs. You want happy home life. There's something or someone here that really strikes your fancy or something, okay? And it's not wrapped or you couldn't do it until recently. And I've already advised you as to what the what it says here in regards to that, okay? There is a change. There is letting go of argumentations, jealousy or cattiness or anything like that. There may have been some fights with a Scorpio, fights about a mother figure, okay? Or a Libra, or a mother and a Libra, okay? I mean, I have definitely some Scorpio here. I have a Queen of Wands here. I have a Queen of Pentacles over here. Some of you may also have had like a divorce or a breakup over the past year. For those of you that did that, there is new love or exploration of new love after that, which is like marcation of time of when that can begin or something like this within 2 weeks of this new moon. That's only for a small portion of you. For the portion of you that is, if you already have your eye on someone, that can be a very, very serious relationship. Very serious, like lifelong. Because Pluto is about to enter your 7th. Mercury is in the middle of the 7th. The Sun and the Moon and Saturn are right at the 7th, 8th house cusp. And Neptune and Venus are at the tail end of the 8th house cusp. That's some big time. That's some, like, if that's a new love, that's like big time love you want to lock down. And you already know it. Okay? For some reason, there was some waiting with it, if that's you. Okay? Oh, all right. I'm going to clean this up and move on to Virgo. Enjoy that new moon. It's pretty delicious for you. All right? I'll see you later. Hi, Virgo. How are you? I wanted to do your reading. I hope you're doing well. Okay, this is for the new moon, which takes place in your partnership house. It's actually like right at the 6th, 7th house cusp, okay, or at the Aqua Pisces cusp, because Saturn is still in Aquarius and is in very close conjunction to the sun and this moon. So this is a pretty heavy full new moon, okay, because whatever new beginnings are about to occur for you, they kind of sow a seed for the transit of Saturn into Pisces, into your 7th house of partnerships, marriages, frenemies, close friends, contacts, contracts, long-lasting things, okay? And with Pluto, with Mercury at the Pluto Saturn new moon midpoint, okay, thereabouts, all right, it's even kind of stronger, okay, because what it tells me is that there's something to do with a creative project and or joy or children, okay, that's gone through a huge transformation possibly for you guys, okay, over since 2008 or 9, and now you're about to start reaping a harvest, okay? And your everyday life and possibly work will change, all right, over Pluto's transit through the 6th house as well, okay? It will go through a deep transformation, all right, if you're a true Virgo rising, all right? Okay, I'm going to pull a quick 5-card spread on this, all right? Again, there's something, and it may be just that the past few weeks, you've been working on a really big project that could be important to work or your life. It has some deep importance, okay? You kind of reach a threshold of the new beginning of that, although you may still be working on the project, okay? I feel like it's contractual, or there's contractual matters that will be coming in, all right? Good, but there's been sustained effort, okay? And I do feel that your everyday activities over the past month or two have also been tied to some efforts on creative projects, 5th house areas, okay, all the way up to 7th house cusp areas, and that there's been some work and communications that are required on your part to deal with some things that have maybe been unexpected, and maybe some things that haven't, but a considerable effort, and I see your ability to completely keep up with it because your ruler's in the middle of this 6th house between these at this midpoint, okay? Although you may feel other people's tensions or people that don't want change or structures that are changing or something like this, okay? You may have felt tensions of that over the past few months, okay? But it's here now. So it's about the time of those new beginnings now, okay? And then Saturn will enter the 7th in March. Pluto will enter Aqua, and all systems are go. So I hope you're ready, okay? You're popping here with the Mass, the Shaman, and the Sustainer. Some of you may be involved, some of you may be healers, some of you may be involved in alternative healing. Some of you may be just getting some sage advice from someone, okay? Yeah. I have a wish fulfillment here. Some of you, I'm not going to speak on it too soon. The Sun, oh my gosh. The 9 of Pentacles. This is about taking self-care, independence and abundance, emotional well-being, okay, is a priority, again, with the 6th house here, okay? I'm getting temper your anxiety. That's the advice as to how to handle these blessings that are coming your way. Okay, and possibly a King of Cups. Okay, and possibly a new family arrangement for you here. There's some, there's definitely a soul connection here, and some romance here. Oh, you get the King of Wands back here too. Okay. Not everyone may be happy. Okay. But I get that this is about your self-fulfillment, your abundance. You just have to sit here and enjoy the sun. I mean, the sun is in between the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. This is a, you know, wish fulfillment, ultimate, and your, you know, ultimate happiness here coming in. All right. What can you not do? Don't stress yourself out. Don't get in this 9 of Swords, okay? All right, from excitement or anxiety, okay? Temperance is here, okay? Temperance is here. Yes, you're deserving of these things, okay? Ooh, what do you got going on here? We have the King of Swords, the Emperor, and the 5 of Swords on the 9 of Cups. I'll discuss that in a minute. What is the Sun? Justice, 5 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. 4 of Wands on the 9 of Pentacles. This is a big leap ahead coming with Saturn going through your partnership house. Okay, could be in marriage, could also be in career, business contracts, a home, contract for a home, a contract for work, something glue, that glues, that lasts. Okay, we have Saturn's here. That's long lasting. 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Some of you walked away from a family situation, walked away from a marriage, or are in the process of doing that. Okay, and you did that for your highest good. Okay, because as you get done with that, something beautiful is coming in. Got a lot of king energy here going on here, Virgo. Okay, you're either have a lot of an emperor, which is all 4 kings in one around you, or you're working with multiple masculine energies on something big. Okay. Nine of Swords is at the bottom of the deck on the clarifiers, okay, which the Nine of Swords is here. I feel like this is going to be about new love or some sort of new creative opportunity here that you're excited and stressed out about, okay? And I feel like that might be because one thing's closing and another thing's beginning. This could be a business partnership. Does not have to be a marriage, okay? Could be, you know, but there's some sort of major, there's definitely higher level people here involved, okay? Possibly a CEO or boss, possibly somebody with Aries. I see somebody here with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, King of Swords. I see the 5 of Swords here. Could be dealing with a father figure or a boss or CEO, okay? Or somebody very respected in their industry that is seen for advice, okay? Is deemed as an expert or an authority figure. It could be an attorney or military or police, but does not have to be. Okay, this is somebody, could also be representative of those signs, okay? On the Sun, I have Justice, the 5 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. On the 9 of Pentacles, I have the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. And then on the advice of what you can do to help or hinder this, I had the 9 of Swords with Temperance, and then I have on the 9 of Swords, I have Temperance, the King of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. And then on the Temperance, I have the 2 of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so shall we get going here? A couple things are going to hit at once or close and then restart at once, okay? There is somebody here helping you, okay? That you have like an advisor or a boss or somebody here that's really going to help you. Holy shit. 2 of Cups. You have somebody here that there's something here. There's possibly somebody here that you're closing down a partnership or litigation with, okay? To close it down properly, there has to be an honor towards an equal give and take, okay? I show that higher authority favors you as to this. If you've been engaging in equal give and take, if you're having issues with the partnership or some other material matter, there will be equal give and take in a new beginning, or the cycle will close out. There is a major accomplishment here. There's also the possibility that somebody here deems you as a wish fulfillment that you may or may not be aware of, okay? You may or may not be with this person right now, okay? There is a very important connection here with the Two of Cups. Very important connection, okay? It could be somebody you're married to. It could be a business partnership, but there's a very important connection here, okay? I think that you're showing up as the, hold on. What is the Five of Wands here? As the Queen of Wands in this reading, okay? This Sun is representative of a fast move or travel, okay? To put an end to any sparring, jealousy, or competition, okay? Justice comes in for you in regards to that. If you've dealt with that from someone else or been engaged with it or something like this, or if there's something you were competing for or training for competitively for work or anything else, that would be a really big deal for you. It's coming to fruition. You win the role, you win the part, you win. You get it. You get something communicated to you here that you're getting what you want. And you are delighted. Okay? Delighted. What is the Eight of Cups? What's the Four of Wands? There's some major milestone here for you, Virgo, that you want at all costs, or somebody wants with you at all costs. It is their wish fulfillment. They want it so bad that it hurts. And it's a big load, okay? Ten of Wands, Five of Swords. You have carried wands to the castle on a project, on a relationship, on a something. You have carried the wands by yourself on something for a very long time, okay? And you are going to get your wish fulfillment here, okay? This is a major achievement. It could mean on the Ten of Pentacles to get the Ten of Pentacles. This could be a lot of security, wealth, abundance for your family. I do show that you are walking away from someone here that you had quite a bit of investments with. Could be a Libra or a Taurus sun, moon, rising, okay? Could be a mother figure, does not have to be. But somebody here, hold on. You may have had to walk away from something else to take your wish fulfillment. Take it as it resonates, okay? Let me get a different deck. What is the King of Pentacles? I'm showing someone here that's anxiety ridden about a loss or something foolish that they did or the ending to something, okay? Take it as it resonates. It's a King of Pentacles, okay? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, okay? You may also be a little bit sad about having to close a part of a cycle down to wake something new up. Or you could be so excited about a fool's leap that you're taking towards getting all this wish fulfillment with the sun here, that you scare yourself out of it, or you're just uber excited, and it's asking you to just breathe, stay calm. All these things are coming. Also, don't hold on. Don't stress too much. Somebody may propose to you here, Virgo, and it may have been it may be unexpected or something. You may be like shocked, or ask you out that you didn't think you would date, or something here. Okay, all right, or ask you to form a partnership with them, or something you did not expect. That I see as positive is coming in, and it's like, oh my God, what do I do? Oh my God, what do I do? Or just kind of shocks you. Okay, what's this Two of Wands here? Here's another with the opportunity. This opportunity is from one person, okay? It could be with two people. It's new love or a new beginning. If it's not new, it's a new beginning to a brand new relationship, okay? There may be some of you may have some sort of opportunity from somebody who has Sag or Capricorn in their chart, okay? But whatever offer you're given, whatever doorway is being opened to new love, that person is like obsessed with you. You may be a little obsessed with them. It's asking you to temper yourself, okay? I'm not saying don't go for it. I'm not saying that at all. Okay, hold on. What's the Page of Swords? The Father of Cups, yeah. Somebody could have some water in their chart as well, because I have a Queen and a King of Cups. Okay, I have a lot of Kings on the deck. I feel like something here you were waiting on for a little while, okay? Somebody here could have, you may have been waiting on some news here for a little while, or waiting for somebody to perform some sort of duty or communication here with you. You may have not been able to give to something in regards to somebody else here, or you may have not been able to celebrate quite yet with somebody here. Okay, I also have some Gemini energy popping up here, but there will be a celebration, and it's because of the work you've put in. Okay, whatever you get, okay, whether it's a new love in your life or a new job offer or whatever, because a new partnership, whatever it is, it's pretty big, and it may be multiple things. Okay, also requires closing down some things that you're closing down, or something like this. Okay, but you're going to get your wish fulfillment. Okay. What is the Four of Swords here? I see possibly a, you know, if somebody was manipulative with you, an old soul tie, I show that if it was, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, Father of Swords is here with the Five of Swords. and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody may have not invested in you or given you your proper due, or just exhibited shitty behavior with you, and you could be kind of healing from that. So that's where I would say, give yourself time to breathe. If something new comes in, I think you're fine with it, because I think you've been done with whatever this is for quite some time. You may have a chance to like go on a little vacation or a break after this is done or something like this. There also could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There could be more than one here, okay? Somebody may have not given to you or been able to give to you because of third-party interference here as well, okay? Some opportunity that you're given may piss other people off as well. I would rely on your advisors and your intuition as to how to handle that situation, because I see all good coming in for you. What's the Three of Cups? I see that somebody, you know, may have waited to come towards you because of something else that was going on, or some other interference in their life that may have nothing to do with you. Okay? If this is you, you know, you need to heed the call to do whatever it is that you're supposed to do here if you don't want to lose out. But I don't know that that's really a... There's something else here with it. Somebody else here. Possibly with some Pisces, or more than one person here with some Pisces or water in their chart. That's also good. I don't know why. Interested in what you're doing. Okay, or has their eye on you or something. Okay. Or is helping you through something here that's rather large. If someone, you know, had waited, I see them stopping that or something like this. Okay, there, you're going to get your wish fulfillment if you were waiting on somebody to perform here for you. I do see you having to need a lot of strength and fortitude when it comes to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay? Or this person needs a lot of fortitude because they're a little bit stressed out about some stuff that's going on. Take it as it resonates. I see the cycle closing down on this. Again, I told you if there was some sort of issue here, you're closing it out. If there was an issue here with a prior mate, you're closing it out. I see some third-party interference with money and some other shit going on here, and you're just fucking hella done with that. Okay? So, you're going after your own wish fulfillment here. Okay? You're not bothering with people here that left you at a crossroads or breadcrumbed you or any of that shit. Okay? I see you very happy and abundant here. Justice. Again, I feel like you were tied up for a while, and like the shackles and chains get blown up like that. Chariot, Eight of Swords, Tower. Okay, on the Justice. This is fast movement towards a victory, Virgo. This is being in a self-imprisonment or being chained up or bound by someone else. Okay, this is the Tower, blowing that up. So you are releasing the chains that bind, whatever way you need to. That's your Justice. Okay, that is your Justice. I do show you being able to have victory and transformation here, possibly with a fire sign, or you also have fire in your chart. There's a victory here in regards to that. And I do feel like you've gone on to seek your own abundance and wish fulfillment, like I told you here as well. Somebody dropped the fucking ball here on you. I see like maybe 7 times, maybe more. Like in a big way. Yeah. So, you're releasing the baggage from this. The heartache from this. The whatever this is, okay? And you're going after wish fulfillment, okay? That's what you want most of all. It's time to take care of yourself. Maybe you got stuck taking care of others too long or something here, Virgo. But, hang on. What's the mask? Let me pull a couple on this for you. I also see the sustainer here. So again, I feel like, yeah, you're dropping your mask, or somebody else is going to be dropping a mask. Fast. Like quick. About a new beginning or an offer. Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. Let me know how that goes, Virgo. There's some sort of surprise here. Some of you are also releasing, saying that something can work out. You're like, yeah, it's like what you're doing doesn't work. Like, you've had how many tries? So what you're doing is not working. So, you know, yeah, you have to walk away to get your Ace of Pentacles here. What's the Shaman? Again, there's been like healing of releasing the chains that bind you. This could have been in a marriage or previous domesticated partnership as well. Okay. Somebody else. Hold on. What is the sustainer? Yeah, I feel like you're tired of being the one that always brought the offer, brought the gift, brought the whatever. There's some sadness here in that end. But like I said, that's over because you're taking care of you yourself, and yours. Yeah, because you're sick of filling up everybody else's cups or always being the one. You're no longer at a crossroads about this. Okay? I feel like, again, there was a situation here where you tried so many times, and it just wore you out, and you're done with that. You're done holding up the fort for everybody else, holding up everybody else's duties while they don't hold up theirs. Okay? All right? I do feel like some of you guys have gone through some sort of healing. In the past, over a father figure. Okay. I also feel like some father figure here. Okay. Or somebody here was out of bounds. Okay, just there's some out of bounds stuff, okay? Yeah. Victory is on your side here, Virgo. All right. I show you in a good, steady state. Some new things are going to come along. Some of them may come along quicker than you anticipated. That may be because they were just waiting at the door for you to finish something else. Okay? Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. All right? You have a lot of protection here around you. Okay? And the ability to get everything you want and take care of yourself. And to be an empress, you know, you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of others. You know? And somebody here expected you to take care of them and you. Okay, and that in a business partnership or in a relationship, and that is closed down or already closed down. Okay, and a bunch of new stuff's coming in. Don't be too anxiety ridden about it. Okay, I am going to, when this Capricorn finishes and some of these other uploads I did last night, I'm going to upload probably part 1 of this Aries through Virgo. Okay, so enjoy it. If I do upload it in 2 parts, I'll have part 2 up within the next day or 2. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye, Virgo.